homestand. That thing all rickety, crickety. What's up? Let's see what we got going on over here. What's going on, everybody? Make sure y'all answer the poll in the chat. The question is: have women become a problem in the workplace? Somebody already answered it. They said absolutely. The choices you have are absolutely, somewhat, and no. Me, what do I think? I think they have become a problem in the workplace, especially workplaces that are predominantly men, because we know that they have a tendency to miscue things, or I guess that ain't the right word, miscue, but skew things, especially when it comes to interactions in the workplace. I think a lot of men are just kind of at the point where they're like, I don't even want them around. I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with the issues. I don't want to deal with the problems. I'd rather just work with around men because we know what we're gonna get from other men. We either gonna have some conflict, and if we do have conflict, we gonna say what we gotta say, work it out, and move on. Or it is what it is. But overall, I think a lot of people are just kind of want to separate, especially like when it comes to the workplace. I'm one of them, definitely. I've had bad experiences in the workplace with women. What's up, Aiden? I've had bad experiences with women in the workplace where they just take a lot of things the wrong way, especially with this whole Me Too thing. When that first popped off, it was a lot of problems when it come to the to workplaces with women. Like they would definitely, you almost felt as if you was walking on eggshells because anything you said or did to them could be taken the wrong way. Like it was that serious, and I think it still is. Uh, let's see if anybody else. Okay, we got another one. Somebody said somewhat. Okay. Somebody said somewhat. But the topic is about Jason Derulo. It was a clip I seen floating around where he said he didn't want to work with women in the workplace, in the studio anymore, especially alone. He didn't want to work with them alone because this one lady, her name was, let's see, I got an article here. I'm going to read it. Her name was Imaza Gibson, but she's known professionally as Amaza Dillon. This article is from Rolling Stone, and it says Jason Derulo accuser refiles sexual harassment claims in New York. So this ain't the first time she's filed this claim. This is the second time. It says a singer who claims Jason Derulo sexually harassed her and then turned deeply hostile when she rebuffed his advances has resurrected her previously dismissed lawsuit against the platinum selling artist and Atlantic Records by filing it in New York. Imaza Gibson, known professionally as Imaza Dillon, first sued Derulo and Atlantic in October 2023 in Los Angeles. But a California judge dismissed the complaint last year, ruling that Gibson had signed artist agreements with clauses agreeing that all legal disputes would be confined to New York courts. Gibson's new lawsuit, filed Thursday in Manhattan State Court, includes the same allegations but now cites New York laws for her claims of discrimination, retaliation, hostile work environment, breach of contract, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. This case arises out of a recording deal gone wrong due to egregious sexual harassment, broken promises, and retaliatory career sabotage, the new 49-page lawsuit obtained by Rolling Stone alleges. What began as a dream opportunity quickly descended into a nightmare of quid pro quo sexual harassment and intimidation. In the new complaint, Gibson, 27, alleges that Derulo reached out to her via direct messages in August 2021 and said he wanted to sign her for his new joint venture linking Atlantic Records with his own label, Future History. Gibson claims Derulo, 35, promised he would personally mentor her and collaborate with her on multiple albums, which caused her to feel over the moon at the prospect of Derulo leveraging his star power to boost her introduction to the market. Gibson says the professional relationship took an unexpected turn when Derulo allegedly pressured her to drink alcohol with him during late night meetings and purportedly made sexual explicit comments to her on November 2nd, 2021. Now, see, just like that instance, he said he pressured her to drink alcohol. I mean, we weren't there. We don't know. You say I drive? Yeah, I do. I do drive. I don't. I don't. I'm not working tonight, so well, I won't say I work tonight. It's just that I leave early so I can beat a lot of traffic. That's why I go to sleep early sometimes. But no, I'm not working tonight. But yeah, I drive. I drive. What's going on, Phoenix? How you doing? But yeah, when it comes to this, it's just like that can be interpreted in so many ways because for one, we wasn't there, and to say that he pressured her, I don't know, maybe he did. But I mean, think about music, think about artists, think about studios, think about the combination of those things and what most of these artists do. Like they get drunk, they get high, they do whatever in these studios, you know, maybe he was just like, man, have a drink, relax, because I've been in the studio before. Like that's really my background for those who don't know, because I have a degree in audio engineering. And so I've been in the studio before. I've been behind the scenes of shit mega churches. I've been behind the scenes of live performances and studio work. So I'm telling you, all of these people, they have some type of vice that they really get into and that they really partake in. And I've seen people offer people things and they're not necessarily pressuring them. It's just the environment and they're, really trying to get them to loosen up sometimes. Sometimes there's, man, smoke this or do that. Now you can say no or whatever, but this is something that typically goes on. And so let me continue reading this article here. It says, let's see. She claims Derulo told her that if she wanted to make it in the music industry, she would have to take part in what the lawsuit describes as ritualistic sex acts. Gibson says she made it clear she wasn't interested, and Derulo became increasingly disinterested and aloof after that. Now, look, as a man, I can see him possibly doing that. But he's claiming that this didn't happen. But I could definitely see him doing that. I know dudes who, actually try to get something out of a woman when they think it ain't gonna happen. They just like become aloof. They become disinterested. When they think they ain't finna get none. They thought they was gonna get some and they like, I don't want to fool with her no more. They just kind of tune her out, act like she ain't there, hoping she'll get mad and leave. I mean, we know how these things go. But at the same time, she knows what's going on. She understands how a lot of these dudes get down. So this could have been something that she already knew what was going to happen. You know, I would like to know if it was somebody else in the studio, maybe an engineer, because I know it just wasn't those two, unless he's an engineer himself. But if they're actually recording and doing things like that, they're going to need an engineer to be sitting by the board, hitting the record button, deleting, cleaning up the music, giving some type of direction. But they said it was a religion, or he was trying to get her to partake in ritualistic sex acts, which goes back to that whole thing that people in the music industry got little sex things going on and freaky stuff happening and whatnot. Y'all, I mean, y'all know what it is. Uh, y'all know. Like, I don't really need to get into that. But the article goes on to say lawyers for Derulo, Future History, Atlantic, and Derulo's longtime manager, Frank Harris, did not respond to requests for comment. Derulo previously denied Gibson's claims against him, stating in an Instagram post that the allegations were completely false and hurtful. With her refiled lawsuit, Gibson clearly is not backing down. Derulo exploited his power, implying that plaintiff's success was conditioned on participating in degrading sexual rituals and cocaine use. The New York complaint states when plaintiff resisted Derulo's advances and later complained about his misconduct, defendants retaliated by withdrawing support. stalling her music releases, and ultimately terminating her contract under pretextual circumstances. The lawsuit further alleges Derulo physically intimidated Gibson by lunging at her and screaming in her face without provocation. Gibson claims Derulo deliberately sabotaged her dream and career when she didn't submit to him sexually, an abuse of power that likely any reasonable member of the community would find despicable. Speaking with Rolling Stone when she first filed her claims in 2023, Gibson said her alleged experience with Derulo dashed her dreams. This is super devastating for me. Professional singing. It says it's something I always wanted to do since I was a little girl. Jason was one of my favorite artists on the pop scene. I accepted this amazing offer only to find out the person I looked up to would put me through such a traumatic situation, she said. Now, when she said that, I agree because what do they say about meeting your heroes? Like, you really don't want to meet them because they'll usually let you down. They be assholes. They be jerks. They really not who you thought they were, and you would rather not meet these people. You just would rather not meet them, right? But let me go ahead and let me see what else is in this article. No, let me go ahead and play out this clip of Jason Derulo. He was in an interview with somebody. I didn't pay attention to it. But y'all can, I'm pretty sure you can look it up and see it. Here go Jason speaking about this whole issue.
There's a lawsuit not too long ago by an artist that was like hired to your label that was dismissed.
Twice.
What did you learn going through that?
Never work with women.
Oh, come on.
There's truth in every joke. But it's a sad truth. Like, I will never be alone in a room with a woman that I work with. Like, ever again.
Why?
He said he'll never be alone working with a woman ever again. And I don't blame him. Didn't Mike Pence do that? He would never be alone in a room with a woman. He had a rule about that. He would always have to have somebody else in the room present because you can't play with it anymore. If you are somebody who has a lot of money, you're very prominent, well known, I would advise you also to always have someone else in the room when it is a woman present and not just be in a room with her alone and never with the door closed. Never with the door closed. If she does happen to be in there, make sure that door is open because I don't think there's something to play with. You have to always basically give yourself an out. It's sad that you have to do that, but you have to protect yourself. You just have to because you don't know what a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people have bad intentions. We know some of these women have lied on a lot of these men. But initially, they know that as a woman, they're going to get the benefit of the doubt. So if they put it out there on you, then boom, guess what? You did it. They always are going to try you in the court of public opinion when it comes to something like this. That's why they drop it. They drop it, they go to Instagram, they make pages, they leave little hints. That way a blogger catch it. So and so said that Jason Derulo is a grapist. Guess what? He's a grapist. He's a grapist. And now everybody in the comment section, I knew it. It was a look in his eye. I remember I was at one show and he was filling up on this one chick and she told me she didn't like it. It was actually my homegirl. It'll be all kind of little stories that pop out. Because a lot of this stuff be a snowball effect. Then some other woman who was in the studio with him alone, she'll drop a lawsuit. You know what? Yeah, I was in the studio alone with him one time and he asked me to drink a little bit of Hennessy. And he tried to give me some cocaine. And you know what? I woke up and I was sore. I was like, why did I even go to sleep in the studio? It'll turn into these outrageous stories. Next thing you know, you sounding like Bill Cosby. They got you sounding like you just on the prowl for women and you using your music career to uh, be a sexual assaultist of women. What's up, Brands? Brand says, I'm a woman and I think that younger women have definitely become a problem in every workplace for everybody, including other women. Wow, That's strong words coming from a woman. Wow. But you know what? Like, I agree to an extent with that. Because, for one, I use a lot of examples when it comes to me. Like, I used to work at Walmart at a period in time. And I'm telling you, these women in Walmart that work with me would sometimes flirt with me, or when we were stocking, right? The things that they would do and actually touch me, I was thinking to myself, I always thought to myself, like, look, this could be considered sexual harassment. But I'm a man. I was flirting back. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'll be flirting back, but I was to think if I did that same thing to them, it would definitely be a problem, especially if they didn't like it. Because a lot of those things are based on if they like you. Now, if you're not somebody that they like, you're a creep, you're a pervert, and they need to go to HR and let them know what you've been doing. But if they like you can say, "Oh, damn, girl, you got a fat ass. You sexy today. Look at them titties, bro. You got, man. You can say all kind of just outlandish things to some of these women, and they were younger women. Because at the time I was older than them. I was probably like what, in my 30s, and I'm like, damn. Hmm. I was in my early 30s, and I worked there for maybe 3, 4 years. I don't even know, not even that, maybe 2 years. I worked there maybe 2 years, but it's just strange. Brens says, I am very reluctant to hire younger women, but then again, I still say Cosby is innocent. Well, I guess you can't tell me what job you're hiring for, but what line of business, like, you know, were you in HR? She says, but then again, I still say Cosby is innocent. Yeah, I think he's innocent too. I always thought he was innocent. I always thought, like, okay, why y'all bringing these lawsuits now? Why y'all saying all this stuff after all of this time? You know. Now, if he was, I was a little bit conflicted with it because I don't know if he was actually slipping him something. Now, if he was, I think there would be a problem. But I think back then, like it was kind of a thing, wasn't it? Didn't people usually partake in stuff? Like, let's get a little drunk and let's get a little high, even though we hanging out together. Like, because I can remember people were coming out at the time saying, "Oh yeah, we all used to do such and such and do certain things that they were accusing Bill Cosby of doing." And then too, why would you be accepting a beverage or just anything from somebody that you're not willing to be with, especially going over to their house or wherever they are? If you didn't have any plans on having sex with this individual, I wouldn't be alone with that person. If you just wanted a favor, you just wanted them to hook you up with a job, then I would just speak to him over the phone or meet in some public place. But if he was to be like, well, let's go to this hotel and then we can discuss that, don't you think that would be a red flag to say, well, no, that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm actually just trying to get a gig. I just was wondering if you could help me get this acting job. Brand says, I work for federal highways. I build federal highways, bridges, and rail bridges. Oh, okay. Okay. I can see how women would be a problem in those places. Heavy industrialized places, because in those places you're gonna have a handful of women around a bunch of men. If she's an attractive woman, then at least one of those guys is gonna take a liking to her. And she knows that. She knows that. And so even on those jobs, because I worked those jobs too with women, these industrial jobs, even okay, you may have to wear a long sleeve shirt and pants or whatever, but they still come to work and they still flirt with people and they still do certain things because they like it's almost as if they like that attention of all these men gawking at them. But once they get so much of it or enough where they say, oh, that's enough, then they feel, okay, it needs to stop now. Now, if somebody goes beyond what I think is enough, now I need to turn you in. I think that happens a lot. I know it happens a lot. And it goes back to that saying once again, if the right guy goes up to her and says whatever, he could be cool. But if one of those guys that she doesn't like or she thinks, oh, he's a slob or he's disgusting, and he says something to her, she's going to think it's a problem. Brian says he was convicted for having sex with women that came to his motel room. And yep, that's what it was. I kind of forget the details of the case. Yep. Came to his hotel room at 2 a.m. They said they felt intimidated, yes, into having sex with him. They thought they'd get famous and go in there. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And that's why those lawsuits came out so late. I'm glad you refreshed my memory. That's why the lawsuits came out so late because their careers didn't pan out like they thought it would by having sex with him. They thought their careers were going to take, this trajectory that took them straight to the top, and it didn't, and it turned into a problem. And one woman came out with a lawsuit because her career didn't go right. Then another woman had the same experience because her career didn't go right. So she said, "You know what? I'll get him. I'll get his ass this way. I'll take it out of his pockets. Since he didn't get me a good gig, I'll take it out of his pockets." And then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And let's not forget this. Didn't he actually cooperate with law enforcement, but they had a deal in place that said that they wasn't going to ever use what he said against him and prosecute him, and then they turned around and prosecuted him? If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that's what happened also, because they were using his statements against him when they said that they wasn't going to use that, and that's exactly what they did. Matter of fact, is that how he got out? I want to say that's how he got out of jail. I want to say that's how he got out. Let me continue with this video. I'm sorry, I got to talking and went into a little rant.
It's too risky. That case was dismissed twice in two different states. And there's hardly no mention of it online. When that case was brought up, it was on every single blog, every single front page. And I lost so many brand deals, relationships off of a story that was not even slightly believable.
And that's another way how they hurt your pockets. Think about how men can be blackmailed this day and age off of just simple accusations. Nobody has to do any investigation. Nobody has to look into it. Like I said, they can just put it out there in the universe. Just drop a post, show some pictures. They could have. What's the girl who took the picture with Chingy? The trans something star. She took a picture with Chingy and basically ruined his career. Came back and said that he was sleeping with her. Said Chingy was actually gay. All of this stuff. Hell, I was a young man at the time. I think I was in high school. I believed it because I kind of liked Chingy when he came out. And then, damn, when I heard that, I said, I can't rock with Chingy. I can't listen to none of that. And that's what a lot of people did. They just pulled back. So they hurt his pockets like that. Which means that they can actually control your fate with allegations. What if she was to get in there with him by herself and say, look, if you don't get me this gig, I'll just say you did this. So You need to help me with a job. You need to help me get this record deal. Push. Don't make sense. Brent says, I'm so sorry for men today. You all need body cams 24/7 to protect yourselves. It feels like that. It definitely feels like that. I'm not going to really say that for me because I'm just a regular dude. But in a sense, sometimes, yeah, I mean, I could be accused of just random stuff from women, but overall, it's dudes who really have a lot of things going for themselves. I got stuff going for myself, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about the celebrities, the very wealthy type of individuals. Those types of dudes better take a lot of precaution, and it does seem like they may need to start wearing some body cam, or they even have those Ray Bans now with the camera in them. They may need to start wearing that type of shit. They may need to start wearing that type of shit, you know, because you just never know. You don't know what people are thinking. Like I said, you just don't know. Back to the clip.
She said I sacrificed a goat in a sexual ritual. All people read was the headline, right? And that's all it takes to lose everything. That's a crazy concept. I lost millions of dollars off of an arbitrary story that some woman told.
Now, I also want to ask this question. Do you think that men who are falsely accused should be able to go back and sue some of these women for lost wages, or just sue them for what would it be called? What would it be called? What is the word I'm looking for? Where somebody just, is it slander? Sue somebody for slander? If your allegations are found to be unfounded, is that slander? Because I think it is. I think men should definitely start either suing these women, filing some type of charges, um, filing restraining orders, whatever they can do to get a lot of this stuff in check.
Like a crazy, crazy story that someone been told. So, with that being said, how can I be comfortable being in a room with a woman that I work with and not feel like she can just say whatever she wants? It's like it's not worth it to me.
Facts. That's the end of the clip. But yeah, what do y'all think about that? Have women become to be too much of a problem in the workplace? What does the poll say so far? Let's see. We got 11 votes. Damn. 12 votes. 58% say absolutely. 25% say somewhat. 17% say no. 17% say no. I'm more so on the absolutely side. And I'm not saying that to say like I hate women and I don't want to be around women. I can't stand them. That's not the case. It's just that when it comes to working and just strictly business, I don't really want to deal with them. Now, if it's an environment where women have to be there for whatever the reason or the case may be, that's different. But I'm usually working jobs where it's feels like it should be predominantly men. I don't want to work around women. I don't want to have to deal with what comes with women in the workplace. I don't want to walk on eggshells or think about every little thing that I'm saying. You know, it becomes too much to sit around and have to watch my words. Because with men, I can say whatever I want. With women, they can take things the wrong. I mean, you can say the wrong thing. It doesn't. It could just be you don't like somebody's hair color or say. I mean, who knows? And they're willing to go. to the higher ups and this person is a problem. Because if they think that you're a problem, they're going to go do something about it. Or they're going to say, oh, okay, well, we need to move this individual to another department. Like now, when women get involved like that, shit happens. Shit happens. She adamant about them body cams. It's gonna be something like that where you're gonna have be wired up, or it's gonna be something where you're gonna have to protect yourself. So she can't never say, "Oh yeah, he was alone with me, and when we turned this corner, and he groped me." But you have some type of evidence to say, "No, that didn't happen." Where they're going, 116 says that's who women have control. Weak men, yeah, it is the weak men. But at the same time, it's just like what women don't realize is when men are in certain environments and they try to insert themselves, it just messes up the whole dynamic because now we can't just be men. We can't just speak how we want to speak. That's why we always tell y'all don't want to be in conversations, or y'all don't want the insight to know what men say when women aren't around. Because if y'all did, y'all would be offended by everything. Y'all would be upset. Y'all would be highly upset. Highly upset. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Ray. I said it does depend on the work you do. If it's a job where a woman, may be there, that's understandable. But a lot of these jobs, I don't think women should be working. I don't think a lot of these hardcore jobs women should be involved in. I've worked around heavy equipment and machinery and construction, and I don't want to deal with women when I'm doing that. I just don't. I don't want to interact with them. I don't want a woman boss. I don't like any of that. I don't like that stuff. Jara says, Bati, man, you don't like women? Did I say I don't like women? Did I say I don't like women? Or do you just like to come to people's pages and make stupid ass comments without even sitting down and seeing what the hell I'm talking about? Because a lot of you people, once again, y'all just pop on lives and just run off at the mouth. Have I said any time on this podcast that I don't like women? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I'm just not a simp like you. I'm not a sucker like you. I don't just go along to get along just because women are around. I don't want to just agree with them just to make them happy. She's a call. Damn, you really you be calling them bees at work? Well, see, you're a woman. Think about that. Now, if a man was to sit up there and say that, which typically a man probably wouldn't even call a woman a bee, but if he was to say that, it'd be an issue. California Love always says, you sound like you don't. We talking about somebody named California Love, the rainbow capital of the world, telling me I don't like women. And it looks like he got a picture with his shirt off. It looked like he got a picture with his shirt off. Probably had his homeboy take a picture of him. And he telling me I don't like women. What? You say, could you bring a baby for 9 months? What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? California Love says, nah, you think men are better than women in everything. We are. What the hell you mean? Except giving childbirth. What the hell? What the hell are you mean, boy? What's wrong with you? In the majority of things in life, men are better than women. Like, stop it. That doesn't diminish who they are, but it's just a fact. Are you black, California love? Because I bet you would agree that most black people are better at basketball than most white people. See, y'all the type of men that want to always, pat women on the back and, oh, I'm behind y'all, sis. Yeah, men is this and men are that. They like shut up. Cause you know why they do that? They operate under the assumption that they gonna get some out of a woman. Women, let me tell you something. Dudes like them, those are the types of dudes that y'all need to watch out for. Those are the types of dudes, the ones that ain't gonna tell you the truth, the ones that's gonna always try to appease to you to whatever you say, always try to agree with you, always try to make you feel welcome in everything that you say and do. That's the dudes that you need to watch out for. The dude that's gonna tell you straight up what's going on, that's the dude that's looking out for you. Cause I'm gonna tell you what's real. They gonna lie to you. They gonna say whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Brian says, nope, they give it right back to me and they do not get in trouble. If I can dish it out, I can take it. That's what's up. What? So why not be with a man? Don't you want the best? What the hell? What sense does that make? He trying to equate me saying that men are better than women, so I should want to be with a man. Just like, bro, biology. I like women. I'm heterosexual. I'm not like you. Because I said men are better than women, then oh, I should just go find a man to be with so I can be with the best. Man, shut your goofy ass up. If women are presenting a problem at work, it's because they're not concentrating on the work usually. That's not necessarily true. Where they're going, could you work construction for 50 years, women? No, they couldn't. I don't know what this Jara. He just, I don't know. You're a bati boy. What are you talking about? And you a goofball. This dude is named is Jara Dix LeBron. And he calling me a bati boy. He got Dix in his name and he calling me a bati boy. What grown men, when you signing up for something, it says make a username. You have to throw the word Dix in there. You got to throw the word Dix in there. Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up and get off my podcast with that goofy shit. See, y'all niggas is the type of niggas that's somewhere with your feet on the wall, laying on your back, looking up at the ceiling, smiling from ear to ear with your shirt off. Like, give me a break. This dude here they go. They think they really be saying something. There are some women on live right now with 300 plus viewers and you only have 11. Oh my God. I'm so. Bro, I just started this. I've been doing this for like a year. I don't care about that. I'm going to get where I need to be. That, like you saying that don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, because women like gossip. It's probably some gossip channel where they just, oh, let's have some tea and talk about some celebrity news. Girl, you know, so and so is dating so and so is doing this, and so is doing that. We the Barbs. Queen Beyonce. That's where you need to go, California. Go over there with the women. You probably more comfortable. You probably more comfortable with your butt poked up in the air. Why don't you go over there? I mean, some of y'all be goofy as hell. Y'all just like to come on here and try to like shame somebody. Like, nigga, you don't know nothing about me. He don't know what I got. He don't know how I spend my money. He talking about 11 viewers. Don't you know how many times I done came on here and it's 11 viewers, 10 viewers, and I kept going? That's the bitch in you. See, you have a bitch's mentality where if you was doing live and you had 10 viewers, you would get off of it because you a bitch. You ain't got no backbone. You a jellyfish. You spineless. You would get upset, throw a temper tantrum, and get off. I know I'm not the number one streamer in the world. I'm not finna sit up here and have a million people. I only got what I got? 1,000 some subscribers? Nigga, I'm real about what's going on. Y'all, bro, y'all is some goofballs. That don't bother me like you think it bother me. You goofy, dude. Ja Ra. Look, I the dude's name got dicks in it. Brian says, save that bring a baby crap. Oh, you talking to the other dude. Gary James says, we each have our roles. Women are better nurturers, men are better providers. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why they don't need to be in certain environments where men be. They just don't. That don't mean that I hate women by saying that. Like, give me a break. If men are better at everything, that's conversations, intellect, business, family, friendships, etc. Go be with a man. He is hell bent. He must be gay. He must be gay because he hell bent on that. He keep talking about that. Go be with a man. Go be with a man. Nigga, get off of this podcast, bro. You sound like a faggot. Maybe you are. Brent says, I've been working construction for 35 years. What you got? They ain't got nothing. They ain't got no job. That's why they on her. That's why they on her in the middle of the night. Then he talking about judging by that beard, you're at least 47, single, talking about women on YouTube with 6 viewers. Okay. You say I'm 47, wrong. You say I'm single, wrong. Talking about women on YouTube with 6 viewers, that is correct. Ding, 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 ding. You got something right.
What?
Hey, I'm not 47. I just got a lot of gray in my beard. I'm not ashamed. See, you can't shame me, bro. I'm not ashamed like you. If you was to get gray in your beard, you would be one of them bitch ass niggas to run your ass down to the beauty supply store and go get you some dye. Man, I had to cover that gray up. I had to cover that up. I don't want y'all to see that. It just runs in my family. I don't got no gray in my head. It's just in my beard. Like once again, he think he's shaming me. He think like, oh, I got him. I'm gonna say this. I got him. You ain't saying nothing, bro. I bet I'm doing something you can't do. I bet I got something you ain't got. Huh? Huh? I bet your pocket's empty over there. I bet you one of them niggas sitting on your couch right now, watching reruns, firing up some Reggie, and looking at your phone, sitting up here and bothering me. Goofy. This dude said, stop calling this a podcast. This is a lie. This is a podcast. You don't even know what a podcast is. You can't even, you don't even know how to get started on one. Just go back to your trap house. Go back to driving your girl car. Go back to all the little goofy things that you wake up and do every day. Because when you get up in the morning, you're going to go run around looking for another dime sack to buy. Because that's all you do. You buy nicks and dimes all day. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, bro. You broke. I know you broke. I know you broke. That's what broke niggas do. They come on here and mess with people who got something going on. You ain't got no money, bro. You a broke ass nigga. I know you a broke ass nigga. A couple of y'all niggas on here some broke ass niggas. That's the funny shit. Y'all niggas be talking about other niggas and y'all niggas broke as hell. Nigga, if I log into my bank account and pull it up right now, nigga, you be hurt. And if I did that, the views and shit probably go up. Somebody's Lord have mercy. Say Unc packing at least a good 11 inches of straight wood. Man, y'all crazy. Yeah, that's what they don't got, Ace. He got that little meat. He got little meat syndrome over there. So he come over here think he doing something. Oh yeah, I'm finna go on YouTube and mess with somebody on there. Let me scroll down shorts. Oh hell yeah, I'm finna mess with this dude. Hold on, let me fire my blunt real quick. This shit funny than a bit. Hey, my nigga, check this out, my nigga. You know, he got the lighter. It ain't got that much juice in it. It's about that much. He gotta flick it 10 or 20 times. Just so he can get that little bitty flame to pop up. He gotta take the little top off, spin the little wheel. Man, get the hell off of here, bro. Y'all some broke ass niggas, bro. Ren say they probably got their tits and ass hanging out to get views. You know they do. They some lames, bro. He talking about women like gossip and men like you love complaining about women. Can't make this shit up. Who's complaining about women? I'm going over a video giving my opinion about it. I am not complaining about women, bro. What makes you think I'm sitting over here complaining about women? He talking about he's triggered. Dance, boy. Lord have mercy. What he's saying ain't shit. You ain't saying shit. Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. Let's make a joke out of you. We gonna make a joke out of you real quick. We gonna make a joke out of you real quick. We gonna put the spotlight on you, sir. Oh my God. This nigga right here. Y'all see this retard? Y'all see that? He got 9 subscribers. He got 1 video. Now he talking about my 11 views, right? I got 11 people watching. Let's look at this real quick. Let me zoom back in. Since he's so funny. He's a funny guy. He's got 1 video. 1 video is 10 years old and he got 78 views.
Bruh.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Nah, 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 cause, nah.
You know, if you wasn't my brother, I'd kill you. You know that, don't you? I'd blow your motherfucking brains out.
I want y'all to listen to the type of fools that come online and try to make a mockery out of somebody. He said, I come on here and complain about women. I got 11 people watching my live. 589 people then came through and just watched it for maybe, I'm going to say 10 seconds at least. He got a video that's 10 years old and he got 78 views. And he up here thinking he really talking some big shit. Y'all want to watch the video? Let's see what he's doing. Oh, what happened? Video unavailable. Has been removed by the uploader. Did he just go remove that video? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I swear to God.
You gonna learn today.
No, you didn't. No,
Stop.
you didn't.
Stop the cap.
Oh, man. This is classic, y'all. This is classic. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, that. Woo. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Thank you, Brian. She say you doing just fine. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate your support. Oh, oh my God. Where I gotta go? I gotta put it back up there for you, Brian. Thank you for your support.
Oh, boy! Yeah!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Take that video down. Oh my God, bro. Priestess. I ain't listening to nobody with the word dicks in their name no more. You done. Priestess Goddess says, I'm a woman. Some women are having problems everywhere they go. Oh, man. I ain't listening to him either. Oh, shit, bro. We do not have roles. There are many men that do not provide. That's a fact. Women have worked since the dawn of mankind. Even the Bible says a woman should work. But women should work because men die. My husband died when our kids were young. Thank God I was the bigger breadwinner. I hate to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Priestess Goddess says some of us women try to do too much. We get frustrated and stressed out, trying to juggle school, work, home, kids. Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. Oh, my God. He said, if you're not single, why are you on YouTube or on YouTube Live at 1:17 a.m. Eastern time? Well, that's your time, but my time is 12:28. And seeing is that I'm a grown man, I can do whatever I want to do. See, my woman, unlike you, is not going to come down here and say, you need to get off that computer and come on up here. Cut it off. Cut it off. You need to cut it off. Be quiet. Be quiet. Cut it off. Be quiet. Cut it off and come upstairs. That's you, sir, not me. That's you. That's funny. Oh man. They don't even know what to say. Oh man. Look, he don't even know it. He just reaching for shit. Thank you, Brian. She say, I answer for him. He's on here building something. It may take time, but he's growing. He's talking about real life issues. He'll do just fine. Exactly. See, they don't understand the process of just doing things. See, they in this microwave generation, they just want you to the first time you make a page, the first time you do something, it's supposed to jump off. And if it don't jump off, it's ha 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 ha. He's a failure. He's a failure. See, I'm old school. I know what hard work is. I know how to just put one foot in front of the other. Take your time. You ain't gonna win the race just as fast as some people win the race, but you gonna win the race. It's all good. Priestess Goddess says men and women should work separately. Men are always making sexual advancement on women, some other men. That's true. That's another reason why I say yeah, we should be separated. Because it's just in our nature. We like women. If I like women, sometimes things are going to happen. Sometimes things are going to happen. And no, I don't need to Google you, California Love. I just went to your YouTube page. If you got a YouTube page that you just took down a video with 78 views that took you 10 years to accumulate, then I know damn well you ain't got nothing popping on no damn Google. I'm not going to do it. I'm not finna waste my time typing on my Mac, my iMac, my couple of $1,000 in iMac equipment here. Nigga, ain't nobody finna Google you. Might Google me. Nigga, you got a video on YouTube that you just took down because I was capping on your ass because you up here talking crazy and you got embarrassed. You got embarrassed. You had 78 views on a YouTube video that took you 10 years to accumulate. You need to shut your ass up, sir. You might want to go upstairs, put them clothes in the washing machine, take you a bath, get you something to eat, and go tuck in for bed. Put your jammies on and go to sleep. Brian says, oh, he's definitely broke. Only lazy broke boys living off women trying to tear a working man down. Yeah, you know he's a broke nigga. You know he's broke. You know he is a broke nigga. You know he's a broke nigga. All these niggas on her, they be broke. They wish that they knew how to set up something and fire up a computer and get on a live and do all. They don't know how to do none of this. We talking about dudes who still got streaks in their drawers when they wake up. They don't even know how to cook a decent meal. Y'all still eating ramen noodles when y'all get up. Nigga, y'all can't talk to me. What you gonna tell me? What you gonna tell me? Priestess Goddess say, you look about 33. No, I just turned 40. I just turned 40. If I dyed my beard, I would definitely look like I'm in my 30s. But I don't care. Like, what? Come on, bro. Some women actually like that, bro. Some women actually like a seasoned man. They don't want niggas on the internet with YouTube pages with their shirt off looking like they got a gimpy arm with tats all over their body, running down people on YouTube live streams and podcasts and talking about all this foolishness when you got 78 views on a video that you took down that took you 10 years to accumulate. Oh yeah, we gonna keep hitting on that, sir. We're not gonna forget about that.
You gonna learn today.
We're gonna keep reiterating the fact that it took you 10 years to accumulate 78 views on a video, and you came on my stream saying what? And then he takes the video down. And then he takes the video down. You see? It ain't really nothing he can say. Ray say, just tell him unemployed to go get a job and be happy. They can't get no job. He's a felon. He got too much shit on his record. That's why he up late at night watching YouTube videos. He filling out applications for fast food restaurants on his phone because he don't got a computer. It take him 14 hours to fill out an online application on his phone. He got to keep zooming in. He zoom out, pinch it, zoom out, zoom in, turn his phone sideways, scroll up a little bit, scroll down. Then they tell him to take a picture of his ID. Nigga, bro. Oh, man. That's right. I'm doing way more than he is in his mama's basement. He down in that basement where it's cold and wet. Like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here. They be trying to talk about my appearance and all of these things. Nigga, you don't know what I got over here. Niggas with money don't be caring like y'all be caring. See, y'all trying to show off something that you ain't got. Y'all trying to prove a point that you can't prove. Y'all niggas go everywhere dressed up and be broke as hell. Nigga, I ain't broke. I don't need to go somewhere and try to look like I'm $1 million. You know why, nigga? Because I am $1 million, goofy. Y'all just as dumb as y'all can be. You can't make some of these people more dumber than what they already are. Priestess says the problem is most men can't keep their eyes and mouth off of women. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Some women actually come into work environments dressing and acting a way that they shouldn't be acting or dressing. I've seen that plenty of times. I've seen that plenty of times. She said, no, the problem is women hang their there you see? See, you know, Brians, because you said that you work in those environments. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, he's gay. That's why he can't get off. They be hate watching. He mad at me because I'm doing something he can't do, so he hate watching. He not gonna cut it off. He can't cut it off. I done got him too worked up now. I'm on his ass. I'm on him. Now he want to say I'm not the creator. Nigga, you is the creator. Shut your ass up. That's why you took the video down. Nigga, if you don't shut up, that's why you took the video down. That's why you took the video down, nigga, because you is the creator. If you wasn't the creator, you wouldn't have took the video down. You got embarrassed. Look, you got so embarrassed on a nigga with 12 views that you took the video down. If it wasn't that important with a nigga with 12 views, you would have left the video up because I ain't nobody. Can't nobody see it. Remember? Ain't nobody watching me. Ain't nobody paying that much attention. But I got 12 viewers and you took the video down. You took the video down because I pointed out the fact that you up here trying to make fun of me and you got 78 views and it took you 10 years to accumulate 78 views. You should be embarrassed. You ain't got no reason to come on here and talk about nobody. It took you 10 years. Listen to me, everybody. All 24 who just came on here now. It took this man, California Love, 10 years. 10 to accumulate 78 views. The man couldn't even get a hundo. The man couldn't even get a hundo. He couldn't even get 10 views a year. He was averaging 6 to 7 views a year, not even that. And he talking about my 12 views on my live stream podcast. Yeah, nigga, podcast. And you took 10 years to get 78 views. Libtards are taking over YouTube. I'm not a liberal. If you're referring to me, maybe you're talking about somebody else, but I'm not a liberal. She says you're not a creator, but you're gay. let let it LA Ditch spiritual journey says who we talking about? We talking about California Love '08 in the chat. We are talking about California Love '08 who is in the chat. He wanted to talk about me and my 12 viewers on this stream. So we had to do a little research. So we went to California Love's page on YouTube. Found out he had 9 subscribers. And he had a video up there. Had 78 views. Said the video was posted 10 years ago. And he wants to talk about my live stream. He should be embarrassed. If I'm doing bad, then he is doing terrible. If I'm doing bad, you need to reevaluate your life, sir. Because if I'm doing bad, you're doing a whole hell of a lot worse. I'm the least of your problems. I am the least of your problems. She talking about what have I entered into? You have entered into the hot zone. You have entered into the hot zone. Yes, we're talking about California Love. Oh, this shit is funny. See, not don't get on her. Leave her alone. Keep your attention focused right here. Keep it focused right here. I'm the captain now. Right here. Keep your eyes locked on me. Keep your eyes locked on me, sir. Don't worry about her. She's the least of your worries, son. You got 78 views on a video that you took down from 10 years ago. Don't worry about her. Get out your brother's closet with the mic and the Fruity Loops and the cheap recording software trying to drop a mixtape. Go in your room, open up your Obama wireless phone, turn it sideways, fill out some fast food applications because you gotta start somewhere. Make sure you got a nice haircut, and when you go in there for these interviews, you need to act like you got some sense. Or you might want to wear a long sleeve shirt because you got tattoos, and they'll probably let you work in there with the tattoos, but you still want to look a little bit presentable. Uh, you're probably gonna need a nice some transportation to get there. So you can either get your well, you can't get an Uber. You ain't got no money. You broke. So see if your grandma or your big sister, somebody will run you down to one of these fast food restaurants and see if they'll hang out for a few minutes, let you go in there and talk to the manager. Then when you get out, your grandma, she may have to stop at the store. You probably not gonna want to hang out with her all day while she's doing her little shopping, but she's not gonna be going back and forth to the house and dropping you off. So that's something you probably gonna have to deal with. So when you get back to the house, you're gonna have to wait a couple of days, see if they'll call you. Uh, since you don't work, what you should do is help your grandma around the house, straighten up, pick up some things, wash some dishes, wash some clothes, wipe wipe some countertops off, clean up the bathroom, vacuum the floor, sweep the kitchen floor, uh, fold some clothes. Just you need to be helpful when you're around the house. You don't need to just be sitting online on YouTube worrying about people with 12 views. And you was telling her how you were going to become a big star, and you had 78 views on a video from 10 years ago that it took you all of that time to accumulate. Those things, don't worry about that. Just focus on what you need to focus on so that you can get your life together, you can get on track, you can quite possibly take care of a lot of those kids that you just a baby father to, and you can't go over there and visit them because you don't have a car, you don't have any money, you don't pay child support, you're not there financially, you're not there emotionally. uh, you need to just see what you can do step by step to get to a better place, because coming online and attacking YouTubers who have 12 views live, that's the least of your worries. That's not gonna do anything for your life, okay? So you need to start making better life decisions. Get like get like me, for example. I've made a lot of money in my lifetime. I don't have to work like you do. I do work, but I don't have to have my own business. Uh, I can take trips, drive cars, take care of my kids like I want to. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to a high school championship game with my girlfriend. She wants to go to Top Golf. She wants to go get something to eat. We're just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna do grown man things. I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna, cut my hair. Uh, I'm gonna be a grown up. Yesterday I bought some Paco Rabanne, 1 million Royal cologne. I also have some Joe Malone cologne. I have some Versace cologne. What else do I have? I have a Rolex. I have a date. Uh, what else do I have? Oh, I drive a C8. Let's see. Well, the list goes on. Don't worry about those things. I'm having a great time. I enjoy my lifestyle. I don't have to sit online and make fun of people, and I'm well aware that things take time, and you have to build what you want to build step by step, brick by brick. Uh, the rabbit didn't win the race. The tortoise won the race. Um, yeah, I follow people around me who've accumulated things and done well for themselves, and I follow their leads, and I make proper investments. I do what's necessary to make my life better. Okay, so you should do the same, sir. You should do the same. You should do the same. Tom says, don't talk to women in the workplace. I'm just listening. You just listening? Yeah, soak it all in, LA. Soak it all in. Cause I'm making a fool out of somebody right now. This is how you treat little kids. You give them a spanking. Sometimes you gotta bend them over and spank their little heinies. You know. Tom says, I know someone who got 1 million subscribers. It took him over 10 years. Exactly. Exactly, Tom. He doesn't understand labor hard work, and putting in that time where you actually understand what you're doing once you get to those 10 years and those million subscribers. He don't understand that. That person doesn't understand that. He thinks it's a overnight success. He thinks you can wake up one morning and have an idea and go out and you turn into an instant millionaire. That's him. Brian says, I firmly believe every man needs a body cam at work to protect himself from these hoes. Yes, I said hoes. Those flirty gals are your enemy. They are setting you up. Yep. You flabbergasted? Can I rip the N word in here? No, don't rip the N word in here. What the hell? Ah, they trying to get on Brian's. They mad. Don't Brian's got more money than you, bro. She got more money than you. Keep your focus over here, nigga. Keep your focus over here. Clown ass. He mad as hell. He mad as hell. Nah, nigga, that's you. Yeah, ain't no screenshot, nigga. That's you. That's why you took all that shit down, nigga, because I was on your ass. LA said, hey, 78 views is a blessing for some. The only mistake was taking it down. It would have gained traction. She trying to give you some solid advice, bro. Or he or she trying to give you some solid advice. You took the damn video down. That shit I'm gonna keep that shit up there. My attention has been redirected. I was supposed to be talking about this damn Jason Derulo video, but since you came on here wanna act a fool, I'm gonna give you a spanking. We gonna be on you for a minute. I'm on your ass, like they say, like white on rice. I'm on your ass, boy. What it say? Touch two. I'm guessing it say touch. I don't know. Oh, I ain't listening to the haters. I'm ripping the haters right now, Touch. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know I'm handsome. I know I'm a handsome guy. Just my hair just ain't cut right now. I know. Look, I got something that they don't got. I know something that they don't know. I am something that they are not. And they can't stand it. They can't stand it. It's okay. It's okay. You need to work for what you want. You don't get to just wake up and things just happen. That was funny though. LA said 78 views is a blessing. It would the only mistake was taking it down. It would have gained traction. Yeah, at some point, at that 20-year mark, it probably would have took off. Now he lying, y'all. He lying. Go back and watch the video, y'all. Rewind the video. I clearly clicked on the video and then it disappeared. Go back and watch it. I clicked on the video and it disappeared. See, I was on his page and I was just talking and going over, and he flew over there and deleted the video. He flew over there and deleted the video. And what does it say? What the hell does it say down there at the bottom? Y'all can read. Y'all can read. What the hell does it say? It says video unavailable. This video has been removed by the uploader. It didn't say the video expired and we took it down. It say this video has been removed by the uploader. He told me, I didn't take it down. I didn't take that video down. I didn't take the video down. Nigga, shut up. Shut up. It might be a glitch.
What? 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 What?
Yeah, you know it. She said, yeah, it took 10 years to get 78 views, and 75 of those were his own under another username. Yeah, because he was going back and watching the video. Man, I got a video on YouTube. Every couple of hours, he going on there and looking at it. He got tired of watching it. He got tired of watching it. That's right. Most seeds start in the cold and wet, in the cold and wet ground and feed thousands. She said, "I glitched my ass." It was see, you know, Brian's know. She said it was up when he looked at your channel and it disappeared when he said he was going to play it. You took it down because it proves you're gay and living in your mama's house. That's a fact. That is a fact.
You big dummy.
You took it down, bro. You took that video down. Here you go. I got your weak ass live back up. Nigga, you need to bring that weak ass video that you took down back up. The hell you talking about? I done clowned your ass. See, when y'all niggas come on here and think y'all really be doing something, you better be careful. You better be real careful, sir. You're gonna get embarrassed. Oh, you're gonna get embarrassed. Let me see if I can look up some more stuff about you. I'm good at this. I am good at this. I am good at this. Let me check something else out. Do a little research. Let's see if we can. Look, hey, look. Y'all know what? Y'all know what's funny? You know what's even funnier than that? Guess what he just did? Guess what he just did? Guess what he just did, y'all?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
He took the page down. Wait a minute. Let me double check. Let me double check. Oh man. Oh, y'all got, oh my God. He took the page down. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. I got to put this. I got to put this on her, man. Oh man, I wish I'm going to turn this I'm going to turn this into a clip. Oh, I'm going to turn this into a clip. I'm going to turn this into a clip and put it on my videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie has left the building. Thank you and good night.
Reggie has left the building, y'all. Thank you and good night. Oh, man. How sweet it is. How sweet it is. Oh, how sweet it is. What's up, Charles? He say, didn't they just have a woman from Amazon complaining online about guys not hitting on her at work? I haven't seen that clip. You're gonna have to send that one to me. I've been seeing a lot of clips about women saying dudes ain't hitting on them and shit. Exactly, Jason. Jason Burns says views ain't really life though. That's what they don't get, Jason. That's how you know they broke. That's how you know they ain't accomplished nothing in their life because they think views is what it is. They think views is what it is. What's up, Gone 3302? They think views is something that's gonna make or break your life. If you really living like that, you living a sad life anyway. Brian say we saying he's gay and living at his mama's because he's trash and working men and all up in the women gossip and crap. Yeah. She say this is diabolical. I'm on him. I'm telling you, this ain't the first time that this done happen. Y'all don't worry about that. This ain't the first time that this done happen. I want to see it again. I want to see it again.
That was pretty. Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie has left the building. Thank you and good night.
Oh, I gotta turn that into a clip. Reggie has left the building. He took the video down. I kept it up there. There you go. Not only did he take the video down, y'all, he took the page down. Y'all hearing me? He came on my live to make fun of me with 12 live viewers, only for me to go to his page and see that he had one video with 9 subscribers that had 78 views that took him 10 years to accumulate. He don't even have a leg to stand on. He don't even have a leg to stand on. This is what's going on in this day and age. You got people who living worse than somebody who ain't got shit, and they sit up here and laugh at people with shit. That's how ass backwards our culture is now. LA did spiritual journey. She says, California, what you say about working men? I'm trying to be all the way caught up. Don't ask him to catch you up. He don't even know nothing about working men. Just don't. He didn't say nothing about working men. He just came on here trying to be funny and it blew up in his face. That's basically what happened. He came online trying to be cute. He thought he was trolling because that's what these YNs do. They think, oh, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna troll. I'm gonna smoke me some Reggie and I'm gonna troll somebody. And it blew up in his face. He got embarrassed online on something that's permanent because this video is gonna stay up. Matter of fact, I might end up turning that little part into a short if I can. Hell, I might end up discussing that one day. How niggas really ain't got shit and they like to talk about niggas with shit. I might do a live about that and have 12 viewers watching that. And we can all 12 of us, we can have a laugh and ha ha and kiki and we can point and I can keep going back to this clip and showing everybody about this dude named California Love '08 who's broke, comes online trying to troll only to find out that he ain't buy shit. He ain't buy shit. She say, leave your heels at home. Rose says, point. Unc won't smoke. Oh, yeah. Ro, look. I didn't want no smoke. I've been over here chilling. I just do my videos. I don't be bothering nobody. I don't go to different shows and try to start something with somebody so I can come back over here and do a show about it. I don't do that. I be sitting at the house or I'm out and about and I see a clip, say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a live about that, or I'm gonna record a video. And that's what I do. And then you got ignorant Negroes like him. They ain't got nothing else to do. They come over here and they try to troll, but you can't troll. You can't troll like me. Cause see, I'm the type of cat that, I can get your IP address and I can go get all kind of information. I'm not gonna do all of that because they would definitely kick me off YouTube if I did that. But if I was to sit up here like I like I will on Twitter and pull up your IP address and start going down through there, you'll leave me alone then. Cause then we'll find out what you look like. Cause when people who do all this trolling, what you find out is they usually like 300 pounds. They got a towel over their shoulder because they sweat all day. They always use it so they can wipe their forehead and put it back on their shoulder. They in a chair that's probably leaning, it's tilted. The screws about to bust loose. They stay in one spot in the house all day. Somebody is bringing them food like on 600-pound life. Then one day they eventually have to get a backhoe to come tear the side of their house off and get them out the bed. That's what you'll realize about a lot of these people come on here trolling. They ain't who they say they is. See, I ain't hiding. I ain't on here trying to act like I'm somebody that I'm not. But he is. LA say, California, you a YouTuber? Nah, he ain't a YouTuber. He a do-tuber. A doo-doo tuber. That's what he is, a doo-doo tuber. She say you don't drive because you can't get insurance because you keep getting rear-ended. When you were behind the wheel, the top didn't go down, but the driver did. You can't get insurance. He got all kind of claims he done put on these different insurance companies. They won't even accept him. They won't even. His license probably suspended. His license probably suspended. Nigga, you ain't no damn therapist. Ain't no therapist got no picture like that on their page. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, stop lying. Ain't no therapist on YouTube trolling with videos from 10 years ago with 78 views. You ain't no therapist. If you was a therapist, nigga, you have a real YouTube page. If you don't knock it off. He is experiencing cognitive dissonance. Look, he can't get out. He thinks that picture is me. He see how he gets stuck on other stuff? Cause I'm on his ass. I'm on your ass, boy. Your news topic says tensions are rising in East Asia after the U.S. and Japan carried out a major show of force over the Sea of Japan. Really? I think I saw something about that. LA Dish says, okay, so Roddy, have you seen the Diddy documentary 50? Yeah, I seen that. Matter of fact, I talked about it one day on my podcast. It was like it was probably the last, let me see. It was like 2 videos ago. Let me see if I can find it. I ain't gonna play it, but I just so you can see it. I did talk about it. There you go, right there. It's this one right here. The 50 Cent Diddy documentary proved how much of a demon he really is. Yeah, I talked about it. It said 7 days ago. 7 days ago. She says, anybody seen it? Yeah, I seen it. Dog, this is lame. Laugh my ass off. You're terrible at this. Bro, hey, you sad. You're a sad individual. You sad, bro. If I was terrible, then you wouldn't be here. But you still here. That's how stupid you are. You got to make it make sense. All the things that you saying, you ain't making no sense, bro, because you ain't left yet.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn!
He ain't left yet. You know why he ain't left? Because I'm lighting his ass on fire. That's why he ain't left. That's why he ain't left. Your news topic says if the woman is working a full-time job and the man working a full-time job, it's a partnership. See, I don't even believe in that. Is you talking about like a husband and wife? If you talking about like husband and wife, I don't even believe in that, bro. Like, I'm the leader. It ain't no partnership. I don't even believe that. I'm the leader. Like, but I'm not saying that I'm not taking anything that you're saying into consideration. But at the end of the day, a lot of the choices is gonna fall on me. I mean, if you got a better solution or you got a better choice to make, yeah, sure, I will consider it. And if it's the better choice, I'm gonna pick that better choice. It's gonna fall on me. So I don't know what you're talking about. But if that's what you mean, then yeah. She says, I believe you're a therapist with A after the E. I think you like young boys. Yeah. I think he does too. My queen will never feel like a maid. That's fine. I ain't saying she got to be a maid, but she still has her womanly duties, just like I have to have my manly duties and the things that I have to do. The truth troll says, I'm happy to see P. Diddy back. Diddy back from where? I know. He's still in jail, in prison. Uh-oh. Did he go get on another page? I think that's old boy. He went and got on another page because he wasn't getting no attention because I stopped reading his comments. So he had to go get on another page. I guess he think that's funny. This is our Diddy. This is our Diddy. Get your goofy ass off my page. Oh, you a lady? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm way behind on these comments. I've been so caught up on tearing this dude in half. Don't trust the hoe still goes hard. Yep. Don't trust him. The Silver Light Show says, okay, my question is the context of the poll. Well, the Silver Light Show, if you read the title, that's what I was initially talking about. But then we had some YNs with no jobs wanted to come over here and say certain things. And so I've been on his ass ever since. And so he's been so upset that he can't leave. He cannot leave. They call it hate watching, for those who don't know. He's been hate watching for quite some time now because he can't tune it out. And he's hate watching because it has consumed him to the point where it's just like he ain't got no comebacks. He can't get on video. He can't come say anything, over the airwaves to me. He's reduced to just comments in a box, in a chat box, and it's burning his britches. It's burning his britches. See, now I have a link. I have a link I can put in there for you. But I'm not going to give you that pleasure because I'm going to make you sit in that shit that you're sitting in and I'm going to rub your face in it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to ride your ass until I hit end broadcast in the little box in the corner of my software here. I'm going to ride you out, boy. Buckle up. Brian says, I have spent too much time protecting the men on my crews from women crap. 2 years ago, I handed out body cams to the men. All of the crap stopped. Imagine that. Wow. So you already implemented some of this stuff that you was talking about at work. Wow. First Nation 1492 says FBA all day. Facts. I agree with you. You ain't getting no pushback here. California love. Boy, I might have to start reading your comments, bro. You need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. Oh, I'm way behind. Let me just I'm finna skip. I'm finna skip. I'm finna skip. Let me skip on down a little bit. I'm sorry for those who I didn't read y'all comments. Glock says I look like an uncle in a good way. It's all cool. That don't bother me. That don't bother me. Everybody, say what they gotta say. It's only when people come over and try to be funny that's when I'm gonna get on your ass. Miller Light says I work with several women and they all do great work. Oh, I'm not saying that some women don't do great work. I'm not saying it at all because some women do. There are exceptions to everything that I'm saying. I'm not saying every single woman is that way. I'm just saying a lot of them are. I'm just saying a lot of them are. Appreciate you coming through, Miller Light. Appreciate you, Beam Bobby. Say God bless God first. Appreciate you. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. St. Arthur, damn right. Appreciate you coming through. Brian says I made more than my husband. He was a school teacher, but my Viking was the head of the house. And I loved the utopian home life I had. I didn't even know who the electric company was when he died. See? And that's what a lot of women would rather have. Shit, they don't want to operate like men. They want to operate like women. Real women want to operate like women, and real men want to operate like men. Gen X say, bro, it's 112 down there in Dallas and you're up going live. Yeah. I meant to go live earlier, but I was at my dad's house. And so I came home and sat around and I thought about not going live. And I was like, man, forget it. So I just got on her. And then we had a goofy, come on her and he got embarrassed. I think you missed it, Gen X, but yeah, he it got so bad for the man. The man deleted his whole YouTube page, as you can see at the bottom here. Because I gotta keep running over and I'll get back to what I'm saying. But he was talking about it was only 12 people watching my live. So we did a little research and we went to his YouTube page. Lo and behold, he had 9 subscribers. He had one video. It said from 10 years ago, and it took him 78 views. It took him 10 years to get 78 views. So we all just, we had a hell of a time with that. We just, we joked, we laughed, we made fun of him. And then I eventually say, you know what? Let me click on the video. Let's see what this video is about. And as you can see, it says video unavailable. Not only that, it says this video has been removed by the uploader. Hilarious. Right? So I say, you know what? Let me go back to his page and do some more research. And then his page miraculously disappears.
What the fuck, y'all? God
And he kind of slid out the back door. He slid out the back door. All of a sudden, things weren't as funny as they were in the beginning. It was amazing. It was, I mean, it was a sight to see. It was a sight to see. So I enjoyed that. But yeah, you say women are bad in the military. I won't know. I have no comment. I have no comment. I wasn't in the military. I don't know. Gen X was actually, he's a vet, so he knows better than me. He says they were bad in the military, so I'm gonna take his word for it. They're bad in the military. I've heard that before, but I can't actually speak on it from experience because I wasn't in the military. But yeah, that was pretty funny. So uh I really wanted to talk about the Jason Derulo. I talked about it a little bit. I didn't talk about it as much as I wanted to. But yeah. I don't know why they come over here with that. Gen X. He say our keyboard tough guys are like that. Yeah, I don't know why they come over here with that. I guess they think they're gonna get their shit off. But see, I got a bully pulpit, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. And that's just what it's gonna be. Like you're not finna get no extras or you ain't finna get some leeway. Like I'm gonna stick your nose in the dirt. And it's gonna be funny. And we're gonna have a laugh at your expense. It won't be the first time. And I try not to really get into that, but sometimes I'm gonna do it. I'm not even gonna sit up here and make it seem like I don't want to. No, sometimes I'm going to get on somebody's ass. That just that's just how I'm gonna rock. Cause I ain't gonna let you just come on here and say anything. You're not that funny. Cause what we find out is that your life is way funnier than mine, sir. Jokes are on you. Like I said, he disappeared from the comments. I wonder why. Oh, because he deleted his page. That's right. That's right. And he was hate watching for the longest. So his name was California Love '08, but he's gone now. I thank you for watching the video. Thank you for, you know, increasing my watch time. You probably had a couple of ads pop up, so that's going to help me out. So I appreciate it, man. I mean, you done a good job. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to stick around and I wanted you to accumulate watch time and ads. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. So actually, I'm smarter than you. Maybe you should, like I said, take that iPhone, turn it sideways, fill out a couple of those fast food applications because you can't do it on a computer or a laptop. You can't afford that. Uh, for Christmas, you're probably going to be getting a lot of those little Axe boxes with the shampoo, the shower gel, and the spray. You're gonna be getting those. You're gonna be getting a lot of underwear and socks and things like that. And you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna have a nice little Christmas. A lot of things you weren't expecting. Charles talking about. I posted the link in the chat, but I don't know if you can see it. Anton Daniels did a short on it 11 days ago. Let me see. Look, he still hate watching. See, I rose him from the dead, y'all. I resurrected him. I resurrected. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. I gotta turn this into a clip too. I gotta turn this into a clip too. This right here, this is California Love. Y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. He's the Undertaker now. I resurrected him. I resurrected him. But we got to keep putting this on the screen. You got to keep putting that on the screen. Oh man. Gen X says, I just finished uploading 2 videos and scheduled them for the AM. Then notice you were live. Yeah, you know what? I gotta do another video too. I got quite a few that need to be scheduled. I just don't have them scheduled. They just sitting in there. Cause I actually use some videos for like when I'm not around or I haven't been in my computer for a couple of days, and I just like go in my YouTube studio and then just publish it so it can be up there. You know what I'm saying? He said, I thought I deleted my page. Well, it's not there no more. You didn't hid the page or something. Man, if you don't knock it out, bro, you hiding, bro. You embarrassed. You ain't gotta do that, man. You doing all of this extra shit, bro. You got embarrassed. You didn't either remove the page, you didn't hit it. You need to just stop. Stop it, man. You're embarrassing yourself. You keep going in there adjusting the settings and shit. Like, come on, bro. You didn't block the page, bro. You blocked it because it's not there anymore. Why you acting like I'm making this up? It's on the live. People can go back and watch it. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? We can go back and watch this video where people can clearly see that I went to your page and then all of a sudden everything just went down. Man, look, Independent AM. The topic was the whole Jason Derulo talking about he didn't want to work with women alone anymore. But somebody came over here and caused a distraction, so I had to give them the attention that they were seeking. So yeah, that was the topic, and that's what I was talking about. Say I'm speaking on the Philly teens that were arrested a few hours before their championship game in Florida. Man, I heard about that. What was it? What's the sheriff? Because that sheriff made a video, didn't he? I saw that. I saw that on Twitter earlier. They stole, what was it, like $2,000 worth of stuff? That's my boy Gen X page right there. Let me zoom back out. Y'all go follow Gen X Army Vet with the consistent content. Gen X, Gen-X Army Vet. Y'all go follow him. Subscribe to the channel. He drop content every day. Videos every day. And sometimes you can even catch him on my show. So yeah, y'all go check that out. But yeah, I think I saw that. I know I saved it. I know I had saved it on my Twitter. I gotta go back and pull it up. I gotta go back and pull it up, but I know exactly what you're talking about. You say the other one is about a daughter confronting her mother about not having a daddy. I ain't seen that one. I have seen one before. It may be the same one, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh Lord. He talking about, all right, good night, bro. I've done enough for your live tonight. I guess he didn't he misspelled that. Yeah, go on and take a nap, man. You need it. You deserve it. You probably all tuckered out. You probably all tuckered out now. Independent AM says, well, I'm sure the Florida governor will put them in alligator prison. She say alligator prison? Alligator Alcatraz? See, you like me, you probably got something that's just sitting in there, just waiting to be released. Yeah, I do that too. I got a couple of in there. I'm like, yeah. I just some of them it ain't the right time to release them. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense. I need it to make sense when I put it out there. Most of my shit is random anyway, but these will be just totally off. They won't make no sense, and it'll work against me when it comes to the algorithm if it ain't been lining up with the same shit I did recently. Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. I hit that 31K. That was crazy. I think my peak viewers consistently ended up being like 215 or 19, something like that. It was like 200 and it was like 219, but the overall views ended up being 31,000. And that yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, damn. So yeah, that 31,000, I was like, hell yeah. I was like, hell yeah. Appreciate you, Angie B. Appreciate you, Angie B. Now I know why my web source should pop up. What's going on? I wonder why it didn't pop up. I'm gonna have to go check on that, man, because that shit should have popped up. Let me see something real quick before I get off here. Let me make sure it ain't because I think I can actually make it trigger myself. But let me just see why it ain't showing it. Brian says, great topic tonight. I wish more people would have shown up. Could have been a great discussion debate. I had some real numbers ready. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. It be like that sometimes though. It be like that sometimes. Well, for the most part, like I say on my channel, like it's usually around about 10, 12, 15 people watching consistently at one time. Like the other night when you first popped, I think you just popped up when it was the 31,000 that last show I did. And so like that's rare for me. Like that don't typically happen. Like I'm just being honest. Like uh this ain't one of them shows where you come over here and it's gonna be like 2 or 3 thousand people watching. Nah, it ain't. It's gonna typically be about 10, maybe 15 people watching at a time. Uh, it's gonna be about that, which is like I say, I'm cool with like that. That I'm not discouraged. That it is what it is. You heard one dude come on here and say it. He knows somebody who got 1 million subscribers and it took him 10 years. So like, who am I to think that I'm supposed to do this for a year and have 400,000 subscribers and people super chatting? Like, I don't expect that. I don't expect that. It's just one day at a time. things are like. They just be hard work. Sometimes you just gotta. I'm not that million subscribe. I mean, page guy that does a lot of. I'm not that dude. Not yet. But that don't mean I'm gonna stop either. Appreciate you, Angie B. Angie Baby says smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification. Share the channel out. I appreciate it. Yeah, these things still in here. I wonder if let me see if I can just trigger one from her. See if it'll pop up. I'm gonna see if it's gonna pop up. I triggered it too. Matter of fact, it didn't pop up. Maybe something going on with the links. Let me see if I can get the link and just make it pop up real quick. I haven't been on this damn site. Streaming tools, overlays, alerts. Let's see. Let me see. How do I pull this? Where do I find this link at? Do anybody else use Stream Elements? Because I'm on her and I used to know how to do it real quick. I gotta see. Copy URL. I don't want to change the URL and mess it up. I'm gonna just do it next time. What was that? Did it pop up? Did I miss it? Damn. I did something. I just heard something. Appreciate the super chat.
Oh, boy!
She says these SCs help a channel grow, makes YouTube promote the channel more. I hope you do well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, these Snapchats. I mean, it's not Snaps, Lord have. These super chats help a channel grow, makes YouTube promote the channel more. Hope you do well. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I really, really do. And ever since Brien's been coming over, she's been very much helpful, and I do appreciate you. Like I don't care if it's just you. Like I'm not gonna be she. It's just one person subscribing, and I'm I'm mad because that's what he want me to be. What's his name? California. He want me to be upset about that. Look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I really appreciate that. And since yeah, I gotta get that back right. I got it set up. Maybe I just need to refresh the link or something. I don't know. But I know I just heard something. I don't know if it popped up. Something happened. Something happened. I'm gonna have to go check it. I'm gonna have to adjust it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just end up doing it tomorrow because I gotta make sure that that's on the screen. Because when people either super chat or subscribe, I want y'all to be able to see it. I want that notification to pop up. I may end up having to do something different too. May end up having to do some paid feature that'll open up some different things too. Yeah, he said he wanted to be hating, but it got turned on him quick. Yes, it did. Hey, he would, bro. Hey, look, that's when you be fucking around. What that thing say? You fuck around, you find out. I'm gonna have to make that a clip. Fuck around, you find out, and he fucked around. And I've been playing clips, so we know this video is gonna have all kind of flags over it, because I done played these movie clips and shit. It's gonna have all kind of flags over it, so I'm gonna have to edit some of this stuff out. But yeah, but look, man, I'm gonna get off of here because it is late. And like I say, I'm gonna try. I won't be on here tomorrow because I'm gonna be out doing something with this girl. But I am. I gotta go to work Saturday night, but I'm gonna try to do something Saturday, a video or something. So whenever I do that, y'all make sure them notifications turned on. Keep up with the channel. Anybody who's new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, leave some comments if you watching it on the replay. And y'all know how I get down. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.